Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. So today I thought we'd have a look at the sad news that Queen Elizabeth passed with a type of bone marrow cancer. It's from the book by Giles Bandreth called Elizabeth. He was like best pals with Prince Philip, and he reveals in that book that Queen Elizabeth did sadly die of that. Well, with that, there's a few things around this story that piqued my interest. One is the rumour that Giles put it in the book to preempt Meghan and Harry revealing it in Harry's memoir, Spare. And yeah, and Lady Colin Campbell was right, of course. However, I do want to have a look into it further, just to have a look and just see if Harry and Meghan knew, and if there's any more information we can find about the relation to Queen Elizabeth's health and what they knew about it. So before I begin, if you're new here, hi, hello, welcome to my channel. Please like, share and subscribe. It really helps my channel out. For everyone who's been here for a while, thank you so much for your support. You guys are amazing. Thank you for being here. We do have channel memberships, which is the emotional support covering for £2.99 a month. You can become one of us and get some added extras, extra readings, members only live streams and chats and things like that. So yeah, and behind the scenes videos sometimes. So yeah, so thank you very much for being here. Thank you for all your support, and let's have a look into, did they know about the Queen's health, or what did they know about the Queen's health? Six of Pentacles. Okay, so we're starting off with this kind of charitable thing, with this grace here. And that's quite interesting to me, because straight away it's saying that it's a positive card because it's upright. So they may have known, but they were too busy focusing on what they wanted to look like. They were too busy focusing on what they wanted to be seen as. Yeah, with the Four of Rods, what's crossing them is their foundation, building their life, building their way, making themselves look regal, having that shine of a happy marriage, having that shine of looking like a wholesome couple. So they're too busy and wrapped up thinking of themselves to really understand what was going on. Because here we have the Six of Wands in reverse, and that contrast with the Six of Pentacles shows me that there was, in fact, some friction in the ideals of what they believed to be right and what was known to be right. So they just took it for granted that the Queen would kind of last forever, in a sense, very much like everybody else was used to the Queen always being there. They, to me, with the Six of Pentacles, they knew, because it's in an upright, and they went about their business anyway. They just wanted to work on their image. What was crossing them is this Four of Wands, and that image is trying to look like they are polished, they are happy, they have a positive foundation, they are creative. But with the Six of Wands in reverse, we can see that that image came crashing on down. Because remember, when the time of the Queen's death, they were on a PR drive. And it didn't work out well for them. It never does. These people are just text. With the Three of Cups in reverse, there's a sense of... there's a sense that they were a bit too much while they were out of on this PR drive around the time of the Queen's death, they were having a bit too much they were having partying a little bit too much, maybe, for some reason. They were a little bit too satisfied. It was a faux celebration. They were meant to be enjoying it, and they were going through the motions like they were enjoying it, but they were just putting it on. Ten of Pentacles, unhappy families. Okay, they let their beef with the royal family, with everything, colour their relationship with everyone. So they knew they weren't too bothered. They were doing what they thought was right to do to them. They thought they could just keep on going, and how they would do it, and setting their record straight and building their brand. And yeah, allegedly for entertainment purposes only. They just thought they could get on and get away with it. Two of Pentacles, change and balance of the relationship. For what? World in reverse. Okay, so the World in reverse shows that they were wanting the attention. They ordered the attention here with their charitable stuff, and they got it, sadly, when the Queen Elizabeth passed, because everyone went out, what was that? What's going on? The Queen was ill. They turned down her Balmoral invitation, and the world was on them and watching, and they didn't like being in the glare so much then. They really didn't. The Star in reverse, this was them having their stifled what they were doing. They really were trying to have this PR drive, and they're more concerned with a PR drive than they are with what happened necessarily with the Queen. The Star in reverse can well be King Charles all of a sudden is in charge. And there's a new way of doing things, and this is not to their liking. They wanted to rebrand. They wanted a fresh start. They wanted to say, hey, look at us, and they got it. They got it, but it isn't what they wanted. They've got a fresh start, but it isn't what they wanted. The Hierophant in reverse is what they're concerned about. They're concerned about monarchy. They're concerned about the king. And the king, Knight of Rods there, suggests that there is going to be some changes, and there is going to be some lashing out. The Two of Pentacles and the King of Wands, Knight of Rods there, Knight of Wands. So they really are weighed something on up after the Queen's passing. They knew they were in on stormy seas. They knew things were going to change, and they were weighing stuff up. And I do think with the Knight of Wands there that they have decided to go hard now. So I think they knew, allegedly for entertainment purposes only. I think what the Queen's death has done is basically enabling them to maybe just take the complete foot off the brake and just go for it now. I think it's going to get a little bit vicious. I think with the Knight of Wands there, that the definitely are aiming for the Hierophant in reverse. They've weighed up the pros and cons, and they've kind of come into a wrong decision where they're going to come out angry. They're going to come out, there's going to be creativity in that anger, if as it were. So there's going to be some lies, there's going to be some mistruths, and there's going to be words that are weaponized for effect. And that is what is going to happen next. They knew that, to me, they knew she was ill. They knew there was problems. They were too wrapped up in their own world. And I think as well, they knew she was ill. They weren't expecting her to die, because there's nothing there in the expectation. They're focusing on, oh, that horrible family. They were just wrapped up in their own drama, wrapped up in their own world, trying to set things straight in their mind and get a good public image. And the Six of Wands just falls flat. So yeah, they knew, and they're just going to go for it. So expect, with the run up to Spare and Netflix and all that stuff, they're just gonna, there's gonna be some stuff said. There's gonna be some stuff said about, my predictions for this is they're gonna come after internet users, internet platforms, journalists and newspapers specifically, people, members of the royal family, and possibly even the UK government. I know that sounds wild, but I do feel like they're just going to come after anyone who could ever criticize them. They're going to come after them, everyone and anyone. So internet users, internet platforms, and the UK press, UK journalists, US journalists, Australian journalists, and the state, so the UK government, the UK justice system, things like that. So yeah, they are going to come after everyone, and they're going to go full belt, guys, because they feel very wronged, allegedly for entertainment purposes only. Let me know what you guys think, what you think of the reading. If there's any readings you'd like me to do, please let me know. Thank you very much for being here. Thank you for your support, and I shall see you guys in the next one. Bye everyone.